Howdy friends, I'm Jared, this is Omnivore Blade Works. Welcome to my cluttered and dirty, mostly cluttered, workbench. This morning I've been fixing up this Tanuki Waki sword and its sheath. This is all a big process, trying to get everything done just right, and you can see I put a bunch of silicone fingerprints all over the place because I was lubing up the fuel hose so I could send it through my little cutting apparatus. Anyway, that's besides the point. The point is, I want to show you how this sheath system works and how these molle adapter panels can be used in a lot of different ways. First of all, the molle panel itself, the adapter panel, it has these slots on an arc so that you can rotate the molle plate particular number of degrees of freedom. So basically it pops in to the center hole, and then the this screw, the two screws on the outside of the circle can basically rotate. The pivot point is important. You got to have that screw in there or else nothing works properly. So you've got the ability to go from here to there, or you can spin it this direction and go from here to there. Spinning it obviously requires removing the screws and reconfiguring. But you can see on this one it's this position, and on this one I could very easily just pop it out and start from this point and have degrees of freedom that direction. Actually just be one way like that. And if you wanted to take your things apart and flip it over, you could do it that way too. Bop bop. The other feature of this system is that this direction it accommodates 1.5" webbing, and the other direction accommodates 2" webbing. It's kind of snug in there because the fuel hose pinches and it gets fatter when you tighten it down, which is kind of a good thing. This is a thinner strap, so it's not quite as constricted, and that's pretty tight, but it didn't squish the fuel hose as much. So that's about it. The spacing on this sheath, we've got the ability to position them, I think, every 4 inches. So that means you can mount multiple segments on your molle webbing, assuming that your molle webbing is appropriately spaced. Some backpacks are a little bit further apart than they should be. The actual spacing is supposed to be 1 inch because it's going to be 1 inch webbing straps, spaced 1 inch apart exactly. And that's how Kifaru does it, and that's the American standard that I've been building these things for. American standard, not Philippine standard. Anyway, that's that, and obviously the knife's in there and I can't get to it from that side. I guess I could turn it around. The sheath on this has a little thumb brake, so you can push and pull it all the way out instead of having to just yank. And there's a little Waki. Alright, thanks for watching.